Hello, and welcome back to the Tiverec channel and to the Zero to Hero GTA series. Today we're checking out the Dax contact missions, which start by going to Ron in Sandy Shores. We drove our Karuma, of course, the one we bought last episode, where we did the Cluck and Bell raid, so make sure to check that one out. We arrived at the building where we were supposed to meet Ron and started the first mission. This mission introduced us to the people we'll be working with, and we were immediately named Fresh Meat. Suddenly, we got attacked by the Lost MC. So, we had to get rid of some friends again. We cleaned everything up and met up with Dax again to get further instructions. He asked if I could recover his RV from the Lost, so I drove around the water in Sandy Shores without any issues. I used the Kurama to my advantage and cleaned up everyone who was waiting at the RV. I got into the RV and drove off. There were a lot of enemies along the road, but nothing I couldn't handle. I picked up Dax and we headed down to the city.
Me? You like that? You butthole!
Took a little shortcut and parked the RV at this abandoned warehouse. We checked out how the so-called freak shop looked inside and found out there was a weapon upgrade bench in there. Checked it out, got out of there, and went over to a nearby gun van to buy some body armor. After that, Dax was already ready with the next mission. This one involved driving down to the docks to steal a truck and some supplies. We found the truck, found the trailer with the supplies, and were supposed to drive it back to the freak shop to deliver it. But then we ran into a full-blown roadblock set up by the Lost. They started shooting, I panicked, and accidentally blew up the trailer. And then, myself.
I swear to God, if I hear that truck explode, I will lose everything.
I took out some Lost members and was then asked to go over to their clubhouse to take out even more of them and find out what they were up to. I think we were supposed to blow up the trailer anyway. So if anyone asks, I'll just say the Lost did it. I went into the clubhouse. Found a whiteboard with conveniently placed plans, stole some lettuce, and got out of there. Got ambushed outside, fixed the problem. Stole a car, and drove back to the freak shop. Somehow, I got rewarded for my horrible actions. Mission passed. Straight back into the missions. Dax sends us back to Sandy Shores again to mess with the Lost, steal their precious crystal, and bring it back home. So yeah, off to Stab City. The job was simple. Destroy their property and get rid of the Lost. So I did exactly that. Blew everything up, wiped them out, and moved on with my day like nothing happened. After that, I got sent to Miller's Fishery to steal the crystal. Pulled up in the Karuma, used it exactly how you're supposed to, and took everyone out. I got inside the lab, grabbed what I needed, went back outside, and realized I only had 3 out of 10. So now I'm driving all over the fishery, getting shot at, almost dying multiple times, just trying to find the rest. Eventually I found everything we needed, and then the game told me to fly a plane, which is a problem, because I cannot fly planes, I can't fly helicopters, I can't fly anything on keyboard and mouse. So I literally Googled how to fly a plane in GTA. Turns out you just use the mouse, but not before I stranded the plane on land and failed the mission. Second attempt though, we had liftoff. I flew the plane to the city and then got told to land it in the canal. But somehow I landed it. Mission complete, success. After that I went to the casino, spun the wheel, and won RP. Because that is apparently a recurring theme in this series. Then we went back to Dax and started what I can only describe as a trip, not a mission. We grabbed a beer at the start, and suddenly our character was not in the same reality anymore.
Safely say that I've never seen anybody take that much acid that fast.
We were biking through canals, chasing boats, dodging trucks, and driving through gates that completely changed everything. Rainbow tunnels, gateways to heaven. At one point, we were at the military base, trying to avoid aliens and UFOs. Then I got put on an Oppressor Mark I, and very quickly learned that my skills were exactly the same as flying a plane. Bad. I missed the tunnel multiple times, eventually made it through in a go-kart. Then suddenly I was out in a field hunting a massive rabbit with an ancient rifle. We got the rabbit, got sucked into the air. And started falling through the sky. I missed all the yellow rings, but I don't think that actually mattered. Landed on the ground, got a call from Dax talking about being on the other side together, and then Trip survived. I honestly didn't know if I should start another mission after that, but of course I did. This one had us hunting down hippies at the wind farm, destroying their equipment, taking everyone out. Some delivery vans tried to escape, couldn't allow that, destroyed them too. Then we drove up into the mountains to a camp where the rest were hiding, got into a gunfight, died. A helicopter showed up. Blew that up, then I drove off the mountain. Professional work, honestly. After that, we went back to Dax for the final mission of First Dose. This one was a shopping trip at Humane Labs. We drove up, used the Kuruma again, took out the guards outside, moved to the loading dock, and cleared everyone there too. I took a picture of the delivery plans, sent it off, and figured out which crates had the chemicals. There was also a train transporting stuff we wanted. And this is where I made a very stupid decision. I drove all the way around the building to get my Kuruma, even though the train bar was already halfway done. I crashed into a rock, started racing the train. Ran up the stairs and missed it, so retry. This time the Kuruma spawned right outside the door, plenty of time. I redirected the train, stole a cutting saw from a nearby quarry and headed to the crash site, fought off a ton of enemies, broke open the containers and stole the chemicals. And then Dax decided he also wanted the brickade from the train, so I stole that too, and drove it all the way back to the freak shop. And that was it. First dose completed, and that's also where this episode ends. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment what you want to see next in the series. Bye.